December 1st for me. Hold on. This is December 1st for me.
Yeah.
Hey, when your birthday?
August 21st. Toxic Scorpio.
I just want to welcome everybody, yo. If you're right now seeing this live, you know what I mean, just get yourself comfortable, you know what I mean. Pour yourself a drink, light your blunts, you know what I mean. Snort your coke if you're gonna snort it. I had to say it for love, you know what I mean.
You make it sound so illegal. Hold on.
We love it directing here, you know what I mean.
It sound so illegal
because
and hardcore.
I'm gonna go into my total spiel once that beat switch. You feel me? Because that's just what I wanted to do. You feel what I'm saying? Man, listen. The loners is in the building 2 times. You heard me?
Part 2.
Hold on. What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? You heard me? This is your man, Scrap Money, the livest engineer in the land. All I really want to do is just make sure that your voice is the clearest and the crispiest when it's coming across these lines. You understand me? Yo, I'm in here with my motherfucking livest co-host in the nation. I just want to let her introduce herself. Who in here with me?
I'm pretty fucking live, all right? Love to hit me in the motherfucking building. You guys already know. I love the bombs and shit. This is part 2, and I'm bilingual. Okay. Part 2 of the Social Loner Show. Meow. We have a special guest in the motherfucking building.
By the name of Hilarious Omar. Y'all know what's good, young?
Yo.
Y'all know what time it is. Fuck it is, dummies.
Oh, okay. So
You're
giving us a little splash of like DC and Baltimore. What's that about?
I'm from both, man. I was born in Baltimore City, and I'm not proud of that.
Okay.
And
why aren't you proud of it?
You see what's going on?
I'm not from Baltimore.
It's a lot of killing.
It's
a lot of killing and drugs.
It's giving very much like Chicago, kind of like drug lord zone, but that's not for me. I stay fighting with people in Murder Inc. over the whole the state of Baltimore, because all they do is kill people and then scream free them. So it's just a lot happening.
Yes.
I have a very toxic relationship with Baltimore, but I love Baltimore because my like ratchet personality, she from Baltimore.
Exactly. So my thing is this.
Yeah.
Talk your shit, son.
I was born here. I grew up in Prince George's County. Thank God my mother Section 8 went through when I got to high school.
Okay.
Was able to go to Montgomery County.
Okay.
Some of the best schools in the country.
Oh, that's important.
Not just in Maryland, in the country. So, I really had to graduate. It wasn't no skating by. There was no bill put in office to get me through Maryland functional math test and nothing. Okay. I
failed that.
I earned my keep. So I'm proud to say, and look at the education system in Baltimore City. Teachers don't even show up. It be first period, you shooting dice. Second period, you robbing somebody else for their lunch.
And third period,
you having sex in the bathroom.
And by fourth period, she fighting a fourth grader that just called her a bitch. So it definitely...
It's ridiculous. I don't got time for that. I don't want to be associated. I'm better than that.
So shout out to Montgomery County. They were able to pull you out the trenches and make something of you.
Yes.
Look at you now.
Yes. They don't get the credit for that.
Who gets the credit for you being able to talk in a complete sentence and articulate?
Yeah, they don't get the credit for that. Who
gets the credit for that?
They don't get the credit for that. My grandmother, my grandfather, he died when I was 5, but he was married. He showed me how a man and a woman supposed to court each other. You know what I'm saying?
So there's still some guys left like that. Now, are you one of those men that know?
Hold on, wait. We're going to do the interview about comedy. We're not going to get into the relationship stuff. I know you got some things. We're going to talk about that later. You need some dick. I got a reference for you. But let's go back to the. I got to see some good examples of some people that cared about me genuinely.
Nah, I need some dick. The fuck?
I don't know. I didn't say you need it. I said if. There's a question. Don't
you know how somebody say some
accusations.
Shit? Accusations. You let it run through your mind real quick so you can process.
Accusations.
Anyway, go ahead.
I didn't say you needed it. I said if. There's a question. Accusations. But I got to see people really deal with each other and show genuine love. And I think that's what really made me,
a comedian?
Mannerable, being good-spirited, meaning well, even though you might always not do well.
Yeah.
And you approach the things. And, comedy just got me through a lot. You know what I mean? I didn't know I was going to be a comedian, but having a sense of humor is what got me through the toughest times of my life.
So let's talk about it because, comedian, that's a strong title, comedian. That means that you are taking on the responsibility and saying, I can make people laugh.
Yes.
Now, why do you feel this way? Do you feel this way because in your mind, your split personalities that nobody else has ever met are telling you like, go, you're funny? Or do you feel like, yeah, if I'm in a room, within 5-10 minutes, motherfuckers is laughing and they laughing off the strength of something that, whether intentional or not, that I put out there?
Both. So the reason why I became a comedian was because the second thing you said, always making people laugh. I switched so many schools growing up that I realized humor was a way. You know, I was a
for you to get through that first couple of days without getting your ass whooped.
First couple of years. Mm-hmm. First couple of years. Every time I went somewhere, I was a new face, and I looked imposing. Like once I hit puberty, the girls started liking me. It might have been a guy.
If you want to tell people you started getting pussy early, just say that.
No, I wasn't fucking. I wasn't fucking. Oh. I wasn't fucking. I didn't say if I was fucking. I would have said I was fucking. I wasn't fucking. I was. The girlies finally started liking me once I hit puberty.
Yeah.
And that made me realize, okay, that's one thing. Because when the girls like you, the men don't. The few will because of what you're bringing to the table. Yo, if the girls like him, he could come hang with us.
Yeah.
But there's only one group in school that'll do that for you. And if you gotta take their invitation. Because if you don't, everybody else hates your ass. You're either gonna be a bad boy or you're gonna be a decent guy. Because even decent guys can be the bad boys. But the bad boys are the bad boys. These niggas that don't graduate, niggas that want to pull you down, niggas that throw a gun in your car and then say, hey, cop, I don't know whose it is. And then we both get discharged. Hold on, man.
This nigga spitting.
Anyway.
Okay, let's tap into some of that trauma.
I always made people laugh. Okay. And I didn't know I could do comedy though. And when I got to college, that's where people are becoming young men. And you really hit the wall where, what is it that I'm gonna do? Am I gonna be able to play professional basketball or be a professional at what am I gonna be able to be a professional at? All my teammates were like, dude, you need to be doing fucking comedy, dog. Cause you ain't playing basketball, nigga. You ain't getting no playing time, nigga. Yeah. You are too funny to be playing basketball, my nigga. And when I finally quit and realized I should have been playing football, I didn't know my father. Until I was like 18, 19. He actually was one of the best safeties at Morgan State University.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
But my mom was fucking him while he was married and had me.
Shout out to mom.
No, ain't no shout out.
No?
No.
Alicia Keys.
She should have had the first one. She had an abortion before. She could have killed me. You right. Shout out to my mother. Anyway,
this got dark.
Social workers therapy session.
It got brown. It didn't get dark. It got brown.
Take a sip on that.
But nevertheless, the reality is, I started watching comedy to see if it was something that I thought I could do, and I watched Lil Rel. When I quit the basketball team, I started watching Lil Rel. He didn't get his big break. This was when Lil Rel was doing Who's Got Jokes, the comedy competition with Bill Bellamy.
Yeah.
On like TV1.
I remember that.
Man, I just so happened to come across Lil Rel, who has been in Get Out and several other movies. He's been in blockbusters now.
Yeah.
But his delivery was so authentic about his personal experience. I said, I know my personal experiences and my ability. I know I can do that.
Right.
And that's when I took on the challenge to do it.
And you've been going ever since.
Yeah, 2002.
So, have you ever been doing so when you say you do comedy, what kind of comedy do you do? Because I think that's important. I think it's important to note that, okay, there's comedy, but there's different types of comedy.
Yeah,
Can you first highlight some of the different types of comedy? And then once you do that, then I
want to know your name. Somebody asked me, what's your name again? Who's the host?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's about you.
I know.
So.
I know. It's perverse on here. He probably seen the fact that you have no makeup and you look gorgeous. It's a glow on you. I told you about that.
Shout out to your grandparents, because that's what I'm talking about.
And then the titties. It's the titties, too. I can't leave the puppies out. They're sitting up high. Chevy riding high.
Recover. Go ahead.
No, I was placing my phone. All right, back to
so
what
the
you
question
was.
Yeah. Give me like a couple different types of comedy, and then tell me where you fall into what type of comedy you do.
Okay,
so I ain't fucking laugh chat. The fuck.
So when it comes to the comedy that I do, I'm gonna answer that question first.
Yes.
I do what's called observational comedy. I take the environment that's around me and what I've seen, what I witnessed, what I've experienced, and I put that into my material.
Like a skit or something?
No, I'm talking about stand-up. So
you do stand-up comedy?
I do stand-up comedy. I do skits too, but the skits, I only do the skits for stand up.
Okay, so you get on the stage and it's a crowd, and you're responsible to make them laugh.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're talking about stand up comedy. We're talking about the real deal.
Okay, so that's the type
social
of comedy.
media. We can talk about social media too, because that's probably what they want to hear, because this is social media. This is social media.
Yes.
That is. Why is it turned out? Oh, it's okay. I see what we did there.
Yeah.
We can talk about either one. We can talk about stand up. That's my passion. That's what I love.
We're gonna pull it all in for real.
I think stand up is pretty challenging. What's the most challenging thing about doing stand up comedy?
The most challenging thing is being innovative. So innovative that people can't easily steal from you. Because comedy is stand-up comedy is a very thievery sport.
Not thievery.
There is a lot of.
No, you hear it all the time though.
I might say something that's very catchy and trendy right now, today. A comedian might be sitting here watching, because a lot of people be
show me your titties.
Hustling.
Like
you know how you heard of ear hustling? People be eye hustling.
Okay.
So they be sitting here. I might say something slick. One of my colloquialisms. I come up with words all the time. I don't think of it. I don't see the value in it. It's like
colloquialisms.
But you don't know that the gold is worth something until the white man comes in and says, "Hey, we're charging this for that." And then they go out somewhere. They make what you've said big somewhere else, and you're like, "Yo, I said that."
Isn't that what the whole world's about?
Nope.
Remixing.
Fuck TikTok.
Before TikTok, isn't the world a big remix?
Nope. Remixing is something that people that don't have the talent and skill set stole, and they said, "Yes, haha, we could be like you." No, you're a thief. God didn't give you the sauce. You're supposed to be an accountant or Bob for marketing. That's what you're supposed to do. But because you want to fit in with these other motherfuckers, right? I do what God blessed me to do. I didn't try to be a comedian. I only did comedy because God gave me the gift. I didn't have to. It's like it's similar to like Allen Iverson, bro.
Yeah.
If Allen Iverson didn't get the gift to do sports, he probably would have been a drug dealer or working at somebody's factory. He had a special gift. Then you got people. I played basketball. I was some shit at basketball when we're talking about the professional level.
Yeah.
Now, can I go into LA Fitness and average 40? Yeah. But when we're talking about the best basketball players in the country, nigga, I'm some doo-doo.
Yeah.
But when it comes to comedy,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Now, when it comes to comedy, if LeBron James and Kevin Durant sit across that motherfucking table from me, they're now the unprofessional and I'm the professional. That's the difference. And when people find out what their purpose are, their life will become easier. It's a lot of people that are facing depression and they have low self-esteem and all these different things because they're trying to fit in other people's lanes. Find your lane. Find your purpose. And I'm only saying this because I'm speaking from a genuine place. It sucks to feel lost out here in this world where there's so many things and so many olive branches and branches growing off the tree. You don't know which one belongs to you.
Right. Yeah, no, facts.
And you're doing all of these things, and then if you don't find out what branch really fits for you and what's your mold, you're going to be living in misery. You're going to be out here.
Or you be on somebody else's branch.
There you go. And nobody wants to be the help. See, I'm the type of motherfucker, I don't mind being the help. I don't need to be, I don't give a fuck how talented God made me. I know God gave me a gift. I identify with that. But if I had to be second string to somebody that was providing for my family, because that's at the end of the day, that's where the happiness is. Being able to provide for yourself, make sure you're able to pay your bills, keep a roof over your head, and eat the type of food that you like to eat. I don't know what your taste buds are, but I know that some days I like to eat the fruit. I like to eat fruit every day. Fruit, vegetables, keep you hydrated. I like the alkaline water, not the fake shit. Not the Essentia, even Evian, they slipped off.
Whoa, Essentia ain't the I thought Essentia was like the polo of that shit.
I'm going to update you, my friend.
Okay.
That's not the shit. That's not the cat's pajamas no more. Aquafina garbage. Deer Park garbage. Smart Water garbage. Fiji, now garbage. All of these are synthetic waters. They have a synthetic alkaline. It's considered dead water. You have to now get spring water. And not just any spring water. Your spring water needs to come, when you look at the ingredients on your motherfucking water, it should say one thing, natural spring water.
Damn. Well, give us the brand. You keep telling us what not to get, which is all the waters that I get. Now tell me what water to get. Don't say Voss.
I have it. No, that's trash.
Okay.
I have it sitting in my room right now, but I can't think of the brand because I just got hip to
it.
I've only been drinking it for a month. I've only been drinking it for a month, but I will hit you up personally and let you know. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you. But yeah, it makes you feel good. Your body will start to break down the different music. Anyway, let's get back to the comedy.
No,
going to the health.
I don't give a fuck about water.
I do, yo. That shit was in my wheelhouse real quick. Pause.
You tap water drinking motherfuckers. Now y'all trying to have a discussion about what type of waters. I don't do Fiji. I don't.
I'm trying to say, you doing something to get your skin glowing like that?
Right. Whole time she got the motherfucking.
You doing something with alkaline in it. I don't know what it is.
I just don't have no.
Is it alkaline in? Never mind.
You know what my secret is? I just don't have no fuck niggas coming to me. That's actually a secret. Like, I'm telling you some real shit. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, but the
You bogus as hell for that one. You don't got fuck niggas coming in you, so it only affects your face. So your face and your hands, you're using the same product. But when I see your up in here, it's not glowing the same.
Don't
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Like
I want to know.
I glow. If you wanna peep, just say that. But I'm fucking glowing.
Let me see what the nipples
I'm
look like.
I'm
You
glowing.
can really tell somebody's health.
Okay.
By their
So
nipples.
with that being said, I don't. Okay. With
No.
With
All
that
right,
being said,
before you start though, this is what your grandparents tell you a key to a long life is. Guess what it is.
What is
don't let no fuck nigga nut in you.
These nuts. Got him.
these nuts?
Got him.
No, but
Oh, okay, ladies, he got his hairline.
You know what?
He got his motherfucking hairline, ladies.
that's all y'all
I'm
care
just saying
about,
that's
yo.
important. That's important. You might have shifted the room a little bit because that's good.
He got 8 felonies. He just came home last week, but he got his
I can add a
hairline.
little bit more respect to your name because you got your fucking hairline. I can't play with you like I play with it. Okay.
You see that shit
Yes,
changed
I
the
got my
whole
hairline.
outlook,
I got my
yo.
hairline. I got my hairline. Absolutely.
Okay.
I got my hairline. And if I was a girl, I'd probably have edges.
Ladies, I see some waves too. Okay.
I microwaves. I don't work on them. I don't brush my hair before I go to
Waves
sleep.
on
What way?
swim, so they hate on hair.
You trying to give me some? Let's get back to the
Comedy.
yeah.
No, all right, so check it out.
Is there such thing as a dry room? Like you funny, you kicking out the jokes, but the room is just full of fucking dry mops, and it's just like, have you ever had that moment where you're like, why the fuck am I up here trying to make these fucking gutter snipes laugh? Fuck them.
Well, here's the thing. When you do comedy in front of those types of rooms, that's what makes you a great comedian.
Okay, because if you can make them laugh.
And not even if you can make them laugh. If you can keep the proper mechanics in those crowds of how you're supposed to deliver your material and not let it rock you, that's when you know you're ready. That's when you know, and you're still delivering your material, and you are making, it might be 15 people, but you are keeping their attention and keeping like 4 of them laughing because laughter is contagious.
Have you ever had a heckler situation?
Absolutely.
Give me.
I got changed. First time I found out that I was funny, I won a contest at my college, right? I had transferred from Coppin State University, which is in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
And then
my daughter's going there this year. Woo.
Congratulations to your queen. Princess is what I call my daughter, and I'm sure you do too. So, princess. I transferred to Millersville University. Quit the basketball team. Seen it was a talent showcase. Tuesday they had the talent showcase. Won the talent showcase. Later that week, they call the Black Student Union is having their talent showcase. Everybody gets word, yo, Omar stopped playing basketball. He's doing comedy now. Yo, we gotta check him out. I heard he was funny as shit. So my ass gets drunk. They came out with something called the Tweaker List. The Tweaker List is a list of all the people that's hoes on campus. So
you were on it, weren't you?
Huh? No, I was not on the Tweaker List. Absolutely not. What is wrong with you?
I thought you were on it.
What's your chicken no beef?
I thought
Chicken no beef. No beef.
I thought you were on it. So you said
Courtesy of my man. That's his phrase. He likes to use.
Chicken no beef.
Yeah, it's all chicken, no beef. But nevertheless,
the list comes out. You're on it.
The list comes out. I'm not on it.
Okay.
And I put my routine together based on that list.
So you slut shamed your way through your first comedy show?
My second comedy show. And yes, I did.
You were vile.
And
how dare you?
It was so
I'm
hilarious.
I'm speaking for all the women that have made choices to be sluts. And how dare you get on the stage?
How dare you accuse me to talk about women? It was a sluts about the dudes that was on campus.
All right,
Thank
let's
you.
go. So how did that go?
Now I'm
Give
lying.
me
You
the
was right.
details.
But nevertheless.
You look like a slut shamer.
Listen.
Fucking got your hairline, your hat to the back with.
So first you say I was on the list. Now you mad because I'm slut shaming. Which one is it? What do you want me to be for your life?
I wanted you to be on the list so I could hear a story about how you were on the list. But the fact that you weren't on the list and then you slut shamed your way to make people laugh, I think it's vile.
Absolutely. Your second show, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I just wanted to make people laugh, which I did, but they cut my mic.
By calling
and
girls
then they
whores.
kicked me out.
Now they cut your mic.
Oh, yeah.
Because
and then
you were in there fucking rioting and calling girls probably whores and
that
sluts.
shit was worse than American Pie. I caused a riot.
Sheesh.
Because you're slut shaming, and we're just tired of it.
Yo, what type of hard? Can you give me a couple
When I say
punchlines? What
weird.
type of shit was you saying for to make them cut the mic and then go off like that?
So it's funny you asked me that. Yeah. So I said, I remember it almost vividly because of what happened. It almost got ugly for me.
Yeah.
It did get ugly for me, but I'm fast as shit. So,
Not they chased you out.
what?
You damn right.
I said
That's
I caused
right,
a
lady.
riot. I'm not
Slut
joking
walk.
when I say that.
2023, Amber, we're waiting for you.
So I get up there and was like, now y'all know that I did a contest and won it now, and that's why all y'all here and y'all came out to see me. But I'm here to tell y'all that I'm drunk because this is only my second show, y'all. I can't tell y'all if it's gonna be funny or not. All I can tell y'all is I think I'm gonna make y'all laugh because this week somebody brought it to my attention that they came out with something called a tweaker list. Everybody went, ooh, all that shit, right? I was like, oh yeah. So coming in and running up, Dick's second champion of the world. And then I said the girl's name that was like number 2 on the list, right?
Oh,
We're cutting this right now.
And then I said,
Because you're crass at this
number
point.
1.
I don't care. You
I was fucking 19, 20 years old.
You probably ruined her fucking life. Who the fuck wants to go to a comedy show only for the
This
fucking
is why
comedian?
comedy is changing because we have people that are
You're
so
sick.
easily offended
You're sick.
about a story that happened 20 years
You're
ago.
sick. You're fucking sick.
Yo, not dick sucker number 2, but go ahead.
Coming in as runner up, Dick Summit champion of the world, we got Deja. Everybody's like, oh! Deja's sitting there like,
That ain't even funny. That's just...
yup, sure am.
Yeah.
Sure am.
Yeah.
She had heart to do that because I know.
Yeah, shout out to Deja. Man, shout out to Deja, yo.
Shout out to Deja. Deja probably married. She probably in a mansion. Got hella kids because of dick sucking skills.
Then it was a girl
You
that
probably wanted your dick sucked.
Then it
You
was-
probably got
absolutely.
your
I was
dick
not-
sucked.
I did by
After you
number
stopped
1.
running.
Now, number 1, who came in at number 1 was somebody that I was fucking with, but I had to break it off because I was cheating. Now, I was so low key, nobody knew what I was doing because I wasn't one of those guys that kiss and tell. And even if I'm dealing with you, I'm so respectful and mannerable. So this was completely about being funny for that moment.
Yeah.
So when I was like coming in at number 1, we got your quail. Hey, listen, all I'm saying is, you know you a hoe when you open up that pack of Starburst and your favorite flavor is not even in the pack. It's tropical dick. And everybody went bananas, right? So I'm talking about they're standing on their seats, they're causing ruckus. The president of the Black Student Union is this big dude. He's like 450 pounds. He's walking sideways to come to the stage. Cut the mic, yo.
Yeah, because he
cut
never
the
got his
mic.
dick sucked, and now you over here
I'm like,
doing the most.
I'm like, don't cut the mic, man. I'm not done. Cut the mic, yo. So I started roasting him. I was like, your motherfucking ass, you almost died trying to walk up here to cut the mic, yo. Cut the mic. And I'm just going ham, right?
Hey, yo.
So then I was like, man, fuck this shit. I jump off stage, and I'm like, yo.
Not crowd surf.
Nah, I jump off stage.
Nobody caught you, huh?
There were owls.
Okay,
it's like
so-
1,000 kids in this one little space. So I get off, and I'm like, embarrassed as shit because I got my mic cut. But whole time, they looking at me like a superhero.
Right.
But guess what? Those 2 names, it was like 15 bitches with them.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, no, he didn't. I see bitches from Philly. And one thing about Philadelphia, these motherfuckers, they got a boxing gym damn near on every corner.
Yeah.
So even the females know how to swing them things.
Yeah.
So I get off stage. I'm acting all confident, and I start walking out. As soon as I hit like the doorway, they tried to all square. It's like four
Period.
bitches.
Throw them hands.
One of them had like she was big up top, little at the bottom, but she had
Don't fucking play with her.
she had torpedoes, big chested.
Oh,
You know, she
the
got back
missile
and forth.
titties.
She just had, when people hook up the unit to the back of their ponytail,
Like roly-poly on
it was
Madden.
missing the unit, so it was just a bun. It was just the
No, because
paint
now
ball.
you're
little
trying to
little
make her
rabbit's foot.
seem like she's that character of
No,
Mortal
I'm
Kombat.
trying to just-
And now you're doing too much.
No, chicks with the
You
yo.
throwing in
No,
subliminals.
no, I'm
I
not.
didn't say nothing about
You're
Goro.
trying to.
Hey,
She
This is
definitely
fucked up.
sprinkling it
She
in.
had the
I don't know
breath.
who this lady is, Zorro. I don't really know what's happening.
No. Real talk. I'm the logical one. Chicks with the rabbit foot ponytail do hit the hardest. Go.
Yes, they do.
I'm just saying.
And I was like, oh, okay, so she sized me up and her titties is going like this. So I'm looking at the titties. Oh, nah, you're not about to sneak me, bitch. And then the two dick suckers and the one that sucked the best dick was like, how you gonna say all that about me? Ready to suck dick again? And then the other one was just sitting there like so disappointed because I used to date her, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I'm still trying to hold mine. And then the dudes is like, yo, should we fuck him up? I'm like, nigga, I'll beat your ass tomorrow. Don't even try it because it's a crowd. Oh, my bad. And then he went to the back of the aisle, and then the white people was like, dude, you're a motherfucking hero, bro. I can't believe you did that shit. That was ballsy. So I'm feeling crazy, right? Now, at the time, my girlfriend.
Get to the point where you start running, because that's where I want to get to.
So when the girl with the little paintbrush ponytail swung on me, I ducked it and ran. Because the only thing it was for me to do was get jumped at that point. And like something was going to happen.
And you should have took your licks.
Took my licks? You're violent.
No, because how dare you?
No.
How dare you use a comedic platform to slut shame women?
I was a child.
You would do it again.
No, I wouldn't. I'm a professional now. I know how to count my licks and take my licks and administer my licks. And sometimes I don't have to lick at all.
Check it out. Speaking of being a professional, right?
Oh.
How did it feel?
Sometimes I don't got to lick.
All right. No. Time out.
Right. Look at you, always upset.
I got this. Let me look. Peyton Manning. Yo,
control.
how did it feel to pick up your phone, right? This is an everyday, you know what I mean?
Your grandparents wasn't involved.
I'm trying to get my first blunt of the day or whatever, you know what I mean?
Don't try to put the...
Stop. Listen.
No, because this is fucked up.
No, we get into the real.
He's trying to put his great-grandparents out there like he's a fucking gentleman. He's a whole fucking barbarian. Fuck this.
Yeah, takes one to know one, right?
I don't understand where this is coming from.
I'll take sooner or later we'll get into how I met her ass, because it's along the same
barbaric shit.
Yeah.
She didn't have the piece, and she was probably swinging on somebody.
That's She-Ra right there talking about some barbarians.
Exactly.
So now listen,
Conan ass.
how does it feel, right?
Have the piece.
How does it feel like to wake up in the morning,
What?
get your phone,
Don't play with
and it's MTV on the other line?
How do you know about that?
Because I'm the realest nigga alive. But go ahead.
How the fuck did you know about that,
Yo,
bro?
I do this shit, bro. Come on, man. I ain't just sitting here because they was like, yo, we need somebody to sit right there.
I like that. I really do.
Thank you.
Pound it. I'm gonna be honest, man. It was crazy because at the time, I had just got an apartment, and I didn't know how I was gonna pay my third month of rent.
Been there.
And I had just got off remember McDonald's commercial came out. Let me get a McPick 2. Mm-hmm. I literally was on Instagram, just trying shit out, and I was on one of the original commercials for that campaign because I did an Instagram video and tagged McDonald's in the McPick 2, and it's the way I sung it when I was in the drive-thru, just fucking around. And
we want you to sing it, but go ahead.
Let me get a McPick 2. And
I remember that. I remember that shit though.
Long story short, they picked that shit up.
What people are willing to do for chicken nuggets is amazing.
Hey, listen, I was just moving back from Chicago. I had pretty much nothing, and I said I'm gonna chase my dream like my life depended on it. So I was just trying stuff and throwing it on the wall and seeing if it stick. The first thing was the McDonald's check, and when I got my McDonald's check, for one, it was a commercial. It was unexpected. They reached out to me. And I was like, thank God. Because every time I got paid from something in this pursuit was always at a critical moment. Every time I got an opportunity, it was because of patience and hanging in there and saying, dude, you're not in control. I don't care if I gave you this talent. You don't have the other stuff that goes with this stuff. But I'm going to bail you out because you deserve it. You done went through too much stuff. So for you to be at this point, I'm not going to make you lose trust and hope in me.
Yeah.
Completely. But you have other things to learn besides being Mr. Funny Man. And I was on my way back home from the gym. One of my middle school friends. We happened to live close to each other once we became grown, and we would go and play basketball with the old heads just to stay in shape and get some exercise. So we're on our way back. We stopped at 7-Eleven to get Gatorade. And I get the call while I'm in the car, and I pick up. I'm like, hold on, man, go ahead. He's like, no, I'm going to wait for you. Pick up the phone. Hello, can I speak to Omar Terrell? This is he. Who is this? Hey, this is Adam Fernberg from MTV's Ridiculousness. I said, man, stop playing with me, Adam. Hey, listen, man, you're going to call my phone, don't be joking on my shit. Because a few years prior, my man really got me bad because he acted like he was Cat Williams' manager.
Yeah.
And was like, hey, yeah, man, we done seen you in, I work for Cat, and Cat going on tour. He really fucked me up to the point I hung up on him, didn't talk to him for a whole year because of that shit. Because I really believed that it was Cat Williams' manager. But this one, I was not going to be set up again. But it was really him. And he proved it. I was like, what's your Facebook? He gave me his Facebook. I looked up Facebook. I said, works at MTV. And he was like, man, I've been trying to contact everybody. Lucky me and you are mutual friends with Bobby Hill. Bobby Hill is a veteran comedian out of Chicago. I used to live in Chicago. So we bridged the gap. And the sad part about that was they wanted that clip for free. Normally people just say yes to the rights to the content because they just want to be on TV. I said, I'm going to need some change. Because I know you got it.
Yeah.
I know you have it. And I need it.
Did they kick it out?
Absolutely.
Give us some bombs.
That was top 5. That was one of the top 5 videos that came out that entire year.
Let's go.
Across social media, that video did, internationally, I think that video did around 560 million views.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yo, see, the thing is...
And I didn't have my watermark on it. So my following... Because that's when people would they see something they like and they hit follow.
Yeah.
My following would probably, off that one video,
it'd be
probably been
ridiculous.
a million followers off that one video.
560 million views,
And I didn't know to watermark it then. Because that's when Instagram was the thing. It just,
Yeah, it was just really, you didn't know the full capabilities of it.
Correct.
So I noticed that there's a special
Sorry to
guest
cut you off.
in the
No, you're
building.
Say it again.
I noticed there's a special guest in the building.
Yes.
You want to introduce your special guest?
Yes, I do, man. So this is Fat Boy Phenomenal, man. He hails from Brooklyn. Man, you might want to introduce yourself. He's a phenomenal rapper. He's up and coming.
It's a mic right there, bro.
Straight from NY. You know what I mean? So I got to
already
show
know.
my dog some love. Thank you for accompanying me on the podcast.
You already fucking know. I got your back. Fat Boy Phenomenal in the fucking building. You already know. CI in the building. Coney Island houses.
Let's go Coney Island. I have some of my best memories in Coney Island. So at the end of the day, I know that nobody's going to bring you on or introduce you for nothing. I'm assuming that there's some sort of talent you have that he feels that he can vouch for, stand behind. What is that talent?
I can rap my ass off. I'm on every music platform known to mankind. You can look me up. My Instagram is apun187. I'm on Fat Boy Phenomenal. I'm on every music platform, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, whatever you could think of. I'm on it. YouTube. And a lot of people compare me to Big Pun.
Say that one more time. Say your ads again one more time.
My ads is apun187, Instagram, Facebook, Fat Boy Phenomenal, Spotify, Fat Boy Phenomenal, Apple, iTunes, wherever you can find me, whatever you can think
Hey,
of.
bro,
YouTube.
do me a favor. Slide a little bit that way, because I want this camera to see you, yo. All the way with. I'm going to keep going until I say stop.
You can actually use this mic.
yeah.
It's cool. Come over.
No, yep, you good right there. And then when you say it, say your plugs right there, but look in that camera right there, because we got.
What's going on? Fat Boy from Brooklyn, New York. You already know. Fat Boy Phenomenal, apun187. Facebook, Fat Boy Phenomenal. Spotify, Apple, iTunes, whatever you could think of. YouTube, Fat Boy Phenomenal. I'm on there.
Yo, I want everybody to see you because, you said that shit. Yo, you really look like Fat Joe. Yo, look just like Joey, don't he, yo? Yo, that's your doppelganger for real.
Yeah,
So,
I get that in fucking Maui from Moana and shit. That fucking movie, You're Welcome and shit.
Fat Joe and
you know me, I got 5 kids. I definitely know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Can you spit?
Yeah, I spit something that's coming out right now. It's on my album, Lyrically Inclined.
All right, so
You about to spit right now?
What you want to acapella, or could you kind of?
Yeah.
Are you one of those people that?
I can do acapella for y'all real quick.
Or like you have.
I can freestyle, I can write, I can do whatever.
something quick though, because you know what I mean. We don't want to. Yeah, we
Nah,
don't.
I want some because we definitely got to continue the show. And
I'm
like,
gonna just do an
I don't know
acapella
if
real
I
quick. It's gonna be on my album. I'm gonna be real quick. I'm gonna be fast.
Yeah, give us some quick bars real quick.
Fat Boy Phenomenal, the greatest sperm cell to ever miss a condom. Do gargantuan like Mama Duke. I wanted you fuck my friend, your mama do. I'm the best explosion that the atoms and molecules put together since Mother Nature and Father Time was new. I'm the fuel and the fire, the world's strongest Brooklyn boy like Kanye. Shot time to walk through the wire. Shoot shit, shots fired. All it takes is feces and extinguishers to put out your Medias and Mrs. Doubtfires. I'm tired of people thinking the same 4 lines in this song is hot fire. It's so demoralizing, demeaning to waste a hot beat to see me and open up, the king is creaming in. They cease in every booth you see him in. I'm surprised if the next person can even see they fucking feet again. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Okay, no, he got bars. He definitely got bars.
It's giving like, yeah, you trying to come through, waving the door, wait, how is it?
Kicking the door, waving the full four.
Yeah, right now I gotta represent Brooklyn, baby.
I thank you for at least giving us a little summer taste. We
Appreciate it.
To where we bring you on and we're able to showcase and like
as a guest, right?
Say it as a guest.
No, definitely no.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, you don't have to move.
Get your mic back though.
We're gonna have to probably do a shift because what I'd like to do is I want to talk some shit and get into some things that is not our business because I love like
night shift or graveyard shifts. You say you do a shift. Oh, you talking about shifting all the time.
I want to get into some things. So what I would like to do is bring us all back together because I want to cover the 10 highlights, 10 topics that's going on in the world right now, and I think that's going to kind of bring us into a lot of stuff. But before we do that, at the end of the day, as far as like your shows, if somebody went to catch you in your glory, when to catch some of your talents, where, when, how would they go about that? What are some upcoming shows?
Because we gonna pop up.
So number one, I don't know if y'all know, but I lost my original Instagram about 2 years ago, and it's been a bitch trying to get it back.
Well, they're selling blue checks now.
I mean, but that's fine and dandy. But
you want your organic audience.
I might buy one to stun out one weekend. I might buy a blue check to stun out one weekend.
No,
got my blue check.
No, I'm definitely getting a blue check. I'm definitely buying a blue check.
You gonna buy one?
This is the thing about buying a blue check.
You buy one, I'm gonna buy one.
If your content is valuable and it matches the blue check, you have nothing to worry about. But if your content is not of value, the blue check is not going to help you. It's not going to do anything for you if you're not, if you don't have valuable content.
Let's give
that's just real shit.
Can I say this before you interject? How this nigga come in being a comedian and then drop like 10 jewels the whole time? Yo came in this bitch with the jewels, yo.
I mean,
because he went to school in Montgomery County.
Thank you, forehead.
Don't play with me. This forehead has a lot of motherfucking knowledge, and I don't.
And it's small. It's not that big, but it's the truth. And I like it. I like it. It's very shiny.
Just because your forehead flat, I mean, this is letting me know it's a lot up here.
I mean, I don't know about that, but
what it's like.
Only you know what's inside.
I think it's pretty great.
But my thing is, I'm just happy that you guys invited me.
Yes, sir.
I'm rebuilding my Instagram from scratch. Thank God I still have my Facebook platform.
Yes, sir.
Because we're talking about over 300,000 people that have
knew of you and
subscribed, and I didn't lose that. But
were they robots? I'm not being funny. What I'm saying is like, because sometimes when you lose your page and try to get it back, why is it hard to get like that? Go back up to the following. I'm not caught up in all this shit.
Well, here's the thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch you that way.
The fuck?
Here's the thing. If you get hacked.
Oh, you got hacked?
Yeah, or if it's personally
It was probably about one of them dick-sucking bitches you exposed in that first show.
Nah, they got over it. They got it.
That was the second show,
I was able. One thing I left out, I was able to talk to both of them after that.
And get your dick sucked.
Over. No, it wasn't about that. It was about me apologizing because I genuinely, I know
after
how I feel
you had a
to be
successful show. Fuck out of here.
It wasn't
successful. I got banned. Listen, I was.
No, they never invited you back on.
The winner of that, which would have been me, right? Because
I wish it shoulda, coulda. What?
No, everybody was some garbage. Like it like everybody sucked. Yeah. Everybody was trying something new.
Okay.
Right? Like it wasn't like people that had like this burning desire, been practicing. They just was trying to see if
it was like amateur night.
Millersville got talent.
Yeah.
So I was going to win it, but and it was purpose. I almost feel like it was intentionally done. Not me being kicked off, but it was intentionally set up for me to win because Kevin Hart was coming to our campus that weekend to do his tour.
You fumbled the Kevin Hart bag.
Because you want to talk about cocksuckers.
Yes. Not just bag opportunity.
Yeah.
It would have been it would have been a good look. But they had a poster probably the size of this cabinet right here of me at the entrance. Now you laughing. It's funny to you? Because I got you got your lick back, right? For all
Get
the women in the world.
Get your lick back.
Funny to you though.
No,
Before it was World War III on me.
You ended up where you were
But now that I got hurt, and I'm crying.
You ended
it's
up
funny because it made you human. You
ended up where you were supposed to.
Before you was on stage and Invincible, now it made you human. So now that brought you back.
And it was one of the ugliest photos that they possibly could have got off the line of me. I was really making an ugly face on purpose.
Oh, this was your band picture.
Yes. They put it in front of the entire.
Hey, Lotta, Omar. No, this is like, no, don't let Omar ass in the building.
Don't let him in the building.
So you got blackballed.
Shit.
Yo,
Red
that
ball.
shit made me look like a criminal.
Yeah.
Bro, they had it plastered when you
They had
walked
a picture
in.
like that in one of my.
So
And you
look,
should never
jobs.
slut shame again.
So look, my roommate, right? He was sitting there like,
You fucked up his dick sucking.
yo,
Who wants to
'cause he's from Philly,
pass
right?
your fucking door going to
Hey,
suck
yo,
some
dog.
dick? It's like,
Hey, yo, doggy.
Yo, doggy, real rap. I'm trying to go to this Kevin Hart joint tonight, but I ain't trying. You know,
he basically said, stay home. He's gonna tell you how.
stay home. He already he did well at the time.
Yeah, this ticket and his outfit
I'm
already.
like, bro, go enjoy yourself, my nigga. Like, don't not go because
Did you really feel? Did you really mean that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't
No,
not go.
but then do it feel a certain way if you like, no, my nigga, go, and then he break out a shirt and start popping tags off. Oh, nigga, you had an outfit and shit?
Yo.
Oh, you been was gonna go, motherfucker.
Put it like this. When he called me when he got in that gymnasium and said, it's me and some other nigga on the wall, when you go into the building, that says, do not let them on the premises. And it's a picture, it's an ugly ass picture of me. I was doing some crazy face from a party where I was drunk. They snagged that one. And then the other dude was some weirdo that was like beating his meat in bathrooms.
Oh.
It was the most humiliating
And they put
thing.
your face next to his.
Yes.
This is inspirational. So, guys, let me tell you something. One thing about you is you have a story, and I think it's pretty interesting, and I'm glad that all that happened so you can appear at Social Loners. It was definitely a pleasure having you come through. Mm-hmm. We need to have you back so you can talk some more shit. And what? Like, what you want me to say?
Where do you do your stand-up set, though? Because we
Yeah, 'cause he never
gonna pull up on you. We definitely pull up on you.
Are you still banned? The fuck?
Nah, man. I've gotten enlightened over the years. That happened when I was 20 years old. I'm
When's
34
your next
now.
show?
You rushing me. Why are you doing this to me?
Because I don't want to spend a night with y'all.
I don't want to spend the night with you either.
I can't tell. The fuck? Wrap this shit up. Where can we find you?
I be at where I at and I be where I be. What you talking about?
That inner Baltimore. You said that inner Baltimore city came out of you real quick.
Yo, check this out. If you want to follow very authentic, original content of mine, that I'm not a copycat TikTok person. You really want a gut laugh? Follow me on TikTok. As long as I don't know when they're going to ban it, but for now, I am Omar Terrell.
Okay.
On TikTok.
Okay.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hilarious Omar.
Okay.
It's my subscription channel.
I'm on that already.
Facebook, Hilarious Omar.
Okay.
Instagram, I am Omar Terrell 3.0. And right now, the biggest thing you could do, don't worry about my stand-up comedy shows. Worry about following me because the content that I'm creating for you guys, it took me a long time to get in my zen to even get back into it because I took a year off, a year and some change. But that's it for me.
So
if
you
you
have
don't
something special for us, and we should follow so we can
something again just for you, baby.
That's what's up. Thank you. It was definitely a pleasure bringing you on.
Pleasure.
I feel like being at that cookout with that uncle that there's not really your uncle, but they always used to have him over, and then he. Okay.
So you describe me as a fucking pervert?
No.
Is that what the fuck you gonna do to me?
That's why I stopped. Because I'm like, that's not where I was going. But it's like that.
That's
No,
how you
fuck
feel about
it.
me.
Because I'm grown. Yeah, it's that uncle this. He want to light his cigarette, ask how you doing. What? No,
You
fuck
need to have a
that.
conversation with your family and get it out. Because whoever did you like
think I
that
was
is wrong. Absolutely. I know you were touched. I was too. It's okay.
You were touched? It makes a lot of sense. Camille, let's come back to the table. I need you to help me with these guys because this shit is fucking crazy.
We're landing on too thick.
Damn, that's like...
I can come right here.
It's like a mental
Absolutely. You can come
gangbang.
wherever you want to.
This girl, I'm telling you.
Hold on, if y'all let me just slide over here.
We gotta
I just
shift.
wanna readjust the camera.
All right.
Okay.
Should we shift and get it more of a U shape?
Just make sure you keep your titties together when you start jiggling around. You know how they doing Me Too movements.
Should we
And
shift?
that button right there is about to do something crazy.
Should we shift?
I should have worn my shades.
Should we shift to the left?
I don't want to be
Why
beside
do
you.
you-
Can
why
we
do you-
switch seats so you can have your girl power? Damn. It's a breath.
No, it's
Actually,
allowing you convenience.
Damn.
Period. Do you know that honestly, like my
Yes.
breath never stinks. Like even when I
Today
wake
is
up,
a
it
different
doesn't.
story.
I know this is like the moment that you're. This is like the moment that you're having on that stage when you got your ass.
I'm
whooped.
joking.
No, what I'm saying is no. This is actually crazy.
I'm just being funny. Your
No,
breath
you know,
don't stink.
no,
It don't,
I
it
know
don't,
that.
it don't,
What
it
I'm
don't.
saying is it's actually crazy. Like even like when I like wake up,
Yeah.
it's very very weird.
Even after sucking dick.
You can tell when somebody has dick breath.
Yes, you can. How do you know? I thought only men knew that. Because women be in denial. I'll be like, no, your breath smells like dick. Yeah.
What dick breath smell like?
You can only get it if you're catching loads in the mouth.
When
These
bitches keep fucking with these bitches
Yes,
keep
it
fucking
is.
with these tart gooch having niggas, and that's
and
why.
I don't know how to describe it. Can you give it a
That's why these
describe it?
tart-
I know it.
It's dick flesh.
These
It's
tart
like dead dick flesh.
basketball playing
I don't want no tart
niggas
gooch.
wanna come exactly. They wanna come home, and these uncourteous ass niggas at the end of the day, after playing basketball and running the streets,
Their mouth
they wanna
smells like
come.
dick flesh. Dead dick flesh in their mouth.
All right, guys. So this
And I
is
will
the-
tell you, if you're talking to me too much, and I'm okay, all right, nice to see you, and you still landed on me, hey, your breath smells like you suck dick.
All right, so let me just
That gets them to go away.
Let me just level the room. Peyton Manning,
swing
you know what I
out
mean?
that
Live and
thing.
direct. We got WhoCamille, we got Fat Boy, we got Love to Hate Me, we got Hilarious Omar, this your man Scrap Money holding down the motherfucking ship, and now we're gonna get into our current events. So what's been going on in the world? Because I got a lot to say about a lot of shit.
Well, guys, this is a part where we just kind of talk about what the fuck, the world that we're living in. And I want your opinions. We're going to start off with this. Trump got arrested today.
Okay.
Sheesh.
How y'all feel
Did he
about
really
that?
get arrested?
He got
or did he get-
No, that nigga did not get arrested. He was
did he
not
get
in
arrested?
handcuffs. That nigga was not
He already
arrested.
pardoned himself anyway, so
They
this
didn't
is just
give
a
him no
distraction.
mugshot.
He pardoned himself before he left office.
Only thing he
for the
got was
same exact charge.
his
So
fingerprint. So I don't say it's an arrest.
That
I
was
ain't seen
smart.
this nigga in the
Very
back of no
smart.
cop
Do you
car.
think it was a diversion?
absolutely, I just said it was a distraction. He pardoned himself before he left office.
Do you
for
think
this
it was?
exact
Do you think
charge.
it was a diversion from the Angel Reese and Caitlyn "Our Country Is Divided"
Oh
saga?
my God, you went right into it, like you dove right into it.
I'm just
Wow.
saying the world is divided.
Of course.
Is the
Hell
or
no.
were they trying
Caitlyn
to?
Reese's situation is not big enough to be fun. That situation was thrown out there because the U.S. dollar just tanked. The
I
superpower.
thought it'd been
So are you saying if there's any time to be
It was
poor,
already
it's
number
now?
10
Is
on
it
the
that
top 10.
bad or what?
No, they changed our currency.
China. There's a couple other countries that have actually
Basically, they
decided to
created a
go.
new currency in the central bank to be. It's called the. It's either pronounced. It's spelled YUAN.
So they're at the mercy of Americans.
Everything gonna be cryptocurrencies.
America is at the mercy of 6 superpowers that join
Always at
forces
somebody's
together.
mercy.
That
though.
never happened
Like,
before.
We always.
So,
So
it's
annoying.
a diversion to throw Trump in that situation, but he already pardoned himself. He'll be out in like
Yeah.
a week at
Yeah, Trump ain't
best.
going to jail. You asked me, I would love to see him go to jail, but like, and it's really more so. He just need to be like, he gotta do what he he's
Incites
done a lot of bad
riots,
shit.
but I ain't gonna
He
front.
gotta be locked up.
There's I love me some Trump.
I mean, I think it's
And here's why I love me
hilarious.
some Trump. Number one, I love a motherfucker that's gonna let you know what the fuck it is. Number two, I do feel like he's pro Make America Great. His methods may be fucked up, but I do think genuinely he is invested and loves this country and wants everything to be America driven versus being outsourced. And I can't be mad at that.
Heard. Right.
So that's what I think. But let's get into the whole, because this is what this it's been taking over the last couple of days. This whole like Angel Reese versus Caitlyn thing. So LSU won.
Yeah.
Okay,
Facts.
the championship, and in
LSU.
the shout out LSU, and in the midst
For
of
sure.
all that good stuff, and her winning, Angel Reese made a gesture very similar and identical to the gesture that Caitlyn made when she was up, maybe in a game. And so, of course, when Caitlyn do it, you know, it's competition. It's okay, it's competitive sport. But when Angel did it, is she a hood bitch? She ratchet. You know, she's classless.
Yo,
Do you think that? Well. Do you think the people were making it more than what it is, or do you think that it just stated the obvious? When black people do shit, they try to layer it with all sorts of negative shit, but when white people do the same shit, you know.
All
100%.
of yeah, that's
You said
all
the
it
second thing you
is.
said.
It's literally the same thing. All Caitlyn does is her little like, "What's up?" Like her little. Oh, who is that? What's the
John
It's John
Cena.
Cena. You can't see me.
You can't see me.
Exactly.
Which was the
She did that.
originated for Tony Yayo.
That's where I was going.
Okay.
So she hit the Tony Yayo, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's Caitlyn's thing. And then when Miss Reese was up, she kind of like, "What's up? Like, why you not doing your shit now?" And it was competitive, friendly, fun. But of course, you know, the media takes it as her being boisterous and not being humble. And it's like, why we gotta be humble? Black women, we always have to win humbly, and we gotta be strong when we lose, and it ain't fair.
It ain't. And then let me take it even further. Let me give you the words of the president of Barstool Sports.
Yeah.
He said, what a classless piece of shit about Angel Reese.
He's probably a pervert.
And anybody that hooped in their life know that's how he talk.
He's probably a pervert. He probably touches his dog, and his mom's probably his aunt. I don't get into all of that because he'd be the first one trying to sneak out the back of the front, trying to come see some Angel Reese. You know, back in the day, that's how they do. That's how you understand what I'm saying? They hate. Listen, I think
they hate to see us thrive,
and I think it's because they think our special powers is in our skin color, which we can't control. The truth of the matter is, and I don't know, call it because we were in the fields too long, call it adversity. I don't know what the fuck it is, but we do dominate what we touch. Absolutely. Dancing, singing, entertaining, sports. You look at every major business, and go to the actual worker bees and see what that shit look like.
Yep.
Now, what they love to do is put the different face on the work. They never want to give us our credit, right? But I'm saying that to say, I was wondering when I was looking at everything, I'm like, do the basketball girls feel that way? Do you think that they got caught up in it and feel like it's a race thing, or for them, it's us making it a big deal?
Caitlyn said y'all blowing it out of proportion.
Of course, Caitlyn is saying we blowing
that was the right thing for her to say.
White people always think, white people never want to talk about race because they're the issue of it. Have you ever noticed that like white people don't enjoy speaking about race? It makes them uncomfortable. Black people, we love talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, we ready to tell the truth because it's the truth.
What do you think about the statement that black people are the most racist?
They always want to flip it on the person.
Technically, black people can't be racist.
You can only be prejudiced.
Yeah,
but they always want to take it. The way you take power away from somebody is to basically reverse the penalty and say it's their fault.
Facts.
A slave master will never know what it's like to be the feeling of being a slave.
Right.
And they don't want to take the responsibility of what they have done. It's a way to never have to own up to what we all know to be true. Because,
do you feel like it's still vivid in 2023? And when things like this happen, it shows. For example, Jill Biden asking the losing team to come to the White House alongside the winning team when
what's that about?
If it was reversed,
you know what,
it's never happened since 1800.
Like,
so I don't think that her asking had to do with race. That's more so about this, participation awards, which is fucking up people. Like, you don't get no trophy for being in the final, for being in the finals. You got to win that shit.
Yeah.
Remember, the loser is the first. First runner up is the first loser.
It's taking the hard work behind earning stuff. You know what I mean?
How do y'all feel about transsexuals being able to compete in, like, for example, a tranny that is really a guy, but he wears a wig, being able to compete in women's sports?
They keep fucking around. I'm gonna be Joanna, man, and I'm gonna go to the WNBA. I always wanted to be a pro basketball player.
It's all good until it's that big black nigga on the sports, right? And then they carry the same energy.
It's dangerous,
for
man.
real, how do
y'all feel about that, D?
I feel like it's a hard one because I'm pro LGBTQ plus AI, all the letters. I'm fucking with the whole team, right? But I just feel like, how is it fair for someone of this makeup, whether you take estrogen pills or not, if you are 6'4",
don't put me next to no big feet, size 15 nigga talking about some compete.
I don't think it's fair. Now, I'm open
this shit
to
ain't
being
right.
educated a little more so I don't sound, as ignorant.
Hateful.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I sound hateful right now.
He's talking about me.
I like to be educated,
but somebody else
I don't think it's fair.
No, somebody else could say you sound hateful by just disagreeing.
Just talking about it, right?
Man, fuck that. That's the problem with the world. We're trying to go against there's men, there's women. I'm sorry. Listen, I am pro loving who you want.
Okay.
What I'm not pro of is trying to switch the genetic makeup of which we are. I'm not pro fucking birth certificate saying you're one sex when you're really not. I'm not pro you're a size 16 because you're a whole fucking man. Your feet's hanging off your shoes because you ain't supposed to have them on, but you parading like you're a woman. So Candace
identify
Owens,
from this day
Candace
forward.
Owens said that it's mental illness, and I had to really think about that.
It is mental illness,
and I thought about it. And I said, I just
think T.I. dominate Candace Owens, but go continue.
It's fine.
Because T.I.'s not good at debate, so for him to get the win and over Candace Owens, I'm like, damn.
I didn't even hear T.I. talk about anything, but last time I heard about T.I. was him beefing with that Charleston guy. But she said it's a mental illness, and I thought about it, and I said to myself, you know what? To want to get your penis chopped off and a hole created to be that look, see how y'all okay.
I mean, think about this.
It really is a mental. It really is.
Women can't even say they're women anymore because you have to be a cis woman now. I'm not going to play these fucking games with these weirdos.
That's
okay?
right. That's
At
right.
the end of the day, I'm going to say what it is, and I don't give a fuck because I'm a fucking man, and this is what's wrong with the world right now.
Man.
I'm a motherfucking man.
And
this what's wrong with the world now. What's missing out of the world is exactly the man and the woman taking their rightful places. All this trading places, all this flippity flopping of the bullshit. We don't need none of that going on. That's why you got the chaos. But remember this. It's the way the people in power have the money and the ability to change the mindset and influence these weird ass things, and it trickles down from there. So if somebody pays you $1 billion, right? Not saying you specifically, but somebody pays a human $1 billion to say, listen, I want you to lead off this campaign and just make it seem normal. And they're like, are you serious? You think this is going to work? Trust me, we have all the money and the resources. Of course it's going to work. And they're like, all right, give me the blueprint. They run the fucking play, and everybody else starts saying, well, maybe I do feel like I shouldn't have a dick. Maybe I do feel
like I should cut
I'm trapped in the wrong racist body. Maybe I do feel Filipino when in actuality I'm.
Could I
just close your eyes and make believe. That's Mother Baby.
I feel like a 45-year-old white man today.
Could I identify as a white woman?
So I think
because sometimes I do.
I think
I do have an inner Karen.
Okay, so how about this? I think you can identify as a 45-year-old white woman, but how will people identify you? You know what I'm saying? Like that transracial shit, that shit does not work. You know, that transracial shit does not.
Because when I get pulled over by the cops, they still gonna dog walk me and drag me out that car.
Rachel Dozier type of
not
energy.
Rachel Dozier, and you said Dozil.
Dozier.
It's Dozier.
Oh, God, all right, Kim Moki. She said Dozier. Man. But I want to wrap that up by giving another shout out to Angel Reese. Shout out to Angel Reese, you know what I mean? St. Francis, you know what I mean?
They're attacking our kids.
Like drag. How do y'all feel about drag shows at elementary schools?
Oh, that's it's not necessary at elementary school. Where did you come? Why did you? Is that a real thing? Where did that happen?
Drag. No. People are bringing drag shows to schools.
You know how we used
teaching them how to walk in heels. They have them
right in our auditorium.
Yeah, assembly.
It's a catastrophe.
They're doing full-blown drag shows events for
4 or 5-year-old kids. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a little excessive.
But who said? But at what point does it begin? We're
not allowed to vote. Think about all the legislation that passes in this country, right? When why the fuck is this happening? When did this happen?
How are we able to get fucking automatic weapons or guns that can kill you like you're a bear?
Elementary schools.
This is too much.
So now at parent and student faculty meetings, and they go to these basically when you get a chance to sit on you go to the school board and you say your opposition. What are you opposing that is going on right now? They're teaching kids GABCs. It's not ABCs anymore. They're teaching them GABCs.
No, this is some real shit. The corruption is real.
GABC?
They are trying to give children.
What are the GABCs?
Basically,
they're associating being homosexual with
instead of A standing for apple.
Like when I grew up,
A stands for anal.
Adam's
B stands for bi instead of boy.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm dead ass serious. You think I'm joking because this shit sounds funny?
Look, it said A stands for anal.
I could believe that.
I'm not joking.
No,
I actually could believe that the way shit is going. No, here's why I could believe that because
why are they having fucking drag shows at elementary schools?
Well, here's why. Because it supports the entire narrative. Because let's be real, a lot of these people that are in the top corporations are people that do weird things with pets and have traumas and have been touched, and they're pressed to make that. They're pressed to find a comfort level and create a comfort level that they didn't have. Honestly, I grew up in an era where you know what I'm saying. You had to walk in what your role is as a girl or as a boy. You couldn't walk around in heels. You couldn't walk around in heels. A boy couldn't put on heels, and that's cool. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was very specific. Like, a girl's couldn't play with trucks. It's like you playing with your Barbie.
I told
you understand what I'm saying? You're lying. So at the end of the day, it's corrupt. But I want to move on from it because what's going to happen is if I ever get famous, they're just going to pull this up and I'm going to be right back in the ditches. So let's just move forward.
Put me in the ditches. So let's just start cutting children. Let's give the little girls dicks and let's twig and berries and let's give the little boys. Let's chop off their twig and berries.
We have to be comfortable with these talks. Well, you know why we have to be comfortable with these talks is this is what they're doing and putting it out there. Just like Monique was comfortable when she was talking about how she likes to eat pussy and
which Monique we talking about?
Monique the comedian.
She likes to eat pussy?
Yeah, she likes women. She likes to sleep with women. Her and her husband are in an open relationship.
And
she...
Monique, I didn't know you were down with this
I keep my ears to the street.
No, go ahead. Say what she said. Say what she said, though.
And she was talking about how she told her dad how she wanted to sleep with women and what her dad's reaction was.
What do you think about that?
About what?
The mix-up.
The what?
The match-up. The mix and match.
The menage before you reach the garage.
The scissor.
Oh, how do I feel about women scissoring?
Yeah.
I think it's healthy, I guess.
It's healthy?
Healthy?
You know, here's why I think it's healthy.
Have you
I think guys, I think just like, again, women know what women want. Just like they say guys, like if this is why a lot of guys are being set. This is like why a lot of guys are motherfucking being set up because trannies is having their way with them. First and foremost, niggas is quick to get their dick sucked. They're not even checking for no pussies. And at the end of the day, once they get their dick ate by a trannie, because that guy really knows what he wants, now they turned out. These trannies is holding. These trannies, y'all say no, but these trannies is holding these niggas secrets. It's men that you think are straight, but they be on their knees. It's a lot happening.
This is why they talk about how transsexuals end up getting killed.
No, I agree with that.
Because that's legitimate rape.
But
that's rape, bro.
But they only get
it is rape.
If I want to have sex with a biological woman, right, and you're not, but you look like one because of the aesthetics and the makeup. You see, they turn gorillas into beauty queens with the makeup now. So I'm just saying the abilities of makeup and what it can do, the enhancements that it can do. If you have a twig and berries, right, and you don't tell me,
I'm dying.
I didn't want to fuck a biological man. I wanted to fuck a biological woman, and because you didn't want to be straight up with me, and I ended up fucking you, and our balls clapped when I was hitting her from the back.
Holy shit!
How do you not tell? Because
they like
between
it.
A butt and
no, because they like it. Let me tell you something.
I always check.
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
going down there.
No, I'm not asking about what you check. I'm saying when you in it. Can't you tell the difference between?
I never had impossible pussy before. I've only had the real thing. Okay, so I don't know what impossible.
Well, it's a lot of. They said that They said
I gotta ask a man. Can't y'all tell the difference between a butt and a pussy?
Hell yeah!
Oh, you talking about that way? You talking about somebody that still got the attachments? Okay,
no, that's what I'm saying.
Because they tuck them, and them niggas love assholes tight. They love anywhere where their shrimp dicks will make it feel like it's big.
Ooh, where's the air horn for that?
I don't know.
They don't put guns for that. See?
Talk about that shrimp dick. Don't want it.
And then they want to be in poly relationship. You fucking multiple women. With what?
Don't want no shrimp.
What?
Hey, listen, man. I don't know about this wild, wild world. I'm getting my life right with God. God blessed me to be a whore and stop being a whore.
You still being a whore at 34?
I've been stopped being a hoe.
Oh, okay.
Like I really wasn't a hoe. Like I knew dudes was really getting busy. Yeah. Like, but still, in God's hands, that was still being a hoe.
Black China and Alexis Sky are transitioning,
like changing their lives.
And you know what I like? I feel like women.
I'm loving that for Black China.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to do a piece on it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna just let that. I'm gonna let that ride out.
Support our Black queens. I
wish Tokyo Tony would do it next.
Matter of fact, I am going because what I gotta say is gonna be empowering to that.
I feel like
what the rest of you bitches gonna do? Now that Black China has shown y'all being fake and plastic ain't worth a damn. What y'all gonna do? What y'all bitches about gonna do now? All right.
See how you're tapping into your inner Ike Turner? So here's the thing.
I heard he wasn't even hitting that hard for
Not after he got his ass over in that limo, he probably wasn't. But at the end of the day, I think it's interesting because if you think about the aesthetics and like the fillers and stuff like that, I would say Black China is one of the people I think about from 10, 15 years ago that kind of like was a trailblazer. Yes, and they were imitating drag queens because drag queens are doing that shit to look like us, and then we start competing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Where did you learn your etiquette and type?
I'm sorry.
You're so used to working by yourself in this community shit. That's not the fucking stand-up fucking stage. You're sharing the fucking platform with others.
I apologize. That was my ignorance.
What did you have to say?
Nothing.
Say it.
It wasn't important.
He was giving you your props, really.
I really was.
He was impressed by your wit.
All I'm saying is we need to support our Black queens when they're taking out the injections and they're tapping into who they are as women and being comfortable with their natural selves. When they found their light and feel like they don't have to do degrading shit for money and they can, you know. You don't think there's times I wanted to make it?
So proud of I'm with that.
I've never felt like I want to suck a dick to make it. I don't know, guys. It's late.
You thought about it? Oh.
What? Suck a dick to make it? Honestly,
You're not gonna make it.
honestly,
Sucking a dick.
if I was presented with the right dick, I'd suck it. But depending on because
You're not gonna make
if
it
it's a dick that I would normally suck,
that's the reality though.
and then it's attached to.
If you think you're gonna suck your dick to get to the top, it's not.
I got a question for
not
the lady. Have you ever considered making an OnlyFans, or do you have?
Yeah, I wanna make one for my feet and like pour strawberries and whipped cream. That's something I can look back on and not have regrets.
Yeah, not feel no type of way.
My son won't let me be great.
You don't think strawberries gonna feel kind of crazy on your toes?
I'm gonna be honest
They got
with you.
hair on them.
I want to throw whipped cream and honey on my shit though, because people have foot fetishes.
Honey is sticky.
I'll turn my feet into
this
sticky
is like
buns.
you want to do feet?
Yeah.
Would your face be in the content?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm like pouring honey on my shit, I'm like, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Like,
I'm stepping in right now.
Put your dick in between my feet.
Yeah,
and
like,
let me give you a hand job.
Hey,
with my feet.
WhoCamille?
Yeah.
The first 2 years I knew her, she was only a knee, a calf, and some pumps. She not gonna do that face shit, yo. I ain't see her face for the third year until I knew her.
So I've run into guys with foot fetishes.
She was a real ghost face killer.
I experienced a guy like come in like he came on my feet.
Whoa. Okay.
Did you give us? That's what I'm saying. You
That's
So
a
my
Cinnabon.
feet,
That's a
yeah, I had
Cinnabon.
my feet on his dick. He had like a foot fetish.
A foot job.
He had a foot fetish,
Foot
and so
job.
he somehow feet rubbing on his thing excited him, and he nutted all my feet, and I was just like, this is weird. But I ain't had to get no pussy up or nothing. I was like, this is I was like,
okay, I can.
I like, this was pretty great.
Did he leave the $40 on the dresser?
No, I think this was like an experiment. I think I was fulfilling a fantasy.
Now they gave you the Cinnabon for an experiment, though.
Hoes will be hoes.
So my thing is this though, it's like that's what men do. After we speak about a sexual experience,
They slut
want to
shame.
say stuff like, "Nah,
Slut
he did
shamer.
this, bitch. I chose, not bitch.
Slut shamer.
I chose.
We can drag on him.
I chose.
Slut shamer, slut. Well, no, you have a slut
Forgive
shame.
him.
Slut shamer.
Let me tell y'all something about it. Be a hoe to me. That goddamn it.
Yeah,
I get mad. I shame when I'm not getting treatment.
Let me not
You're not gonna eat me up.
He's like an 89-year-old guy sitting
Eat
on
me
the
up
porch.
good too. God damn it. I don't want to hear nothing about your experience with him down there.
That's really the
Show
truth.
me you the champion.
You let this nigga nut on your ACL, but I can't even get a hand
Your
job,
Achilles
nigga.
tendon got
Damn.
nut all over. You got to wipe the back of the Achilles.
You being a freak for that nigga, though. Oh,
was
you
I
want to
the
get
freak?
weird for
But
that
you
nigga?
want me to take
But
you out
how
on a
was-
date? I'm sick of this shit.
But how was I the freak?
Oh, you want to get weird?
Because I'm nice. Because I'm a nice guy. I can't
But
get
how
the
was
pussy
I
in
the
first date.
freak?
Who's a
Nah,
nice
fuck all
guy?
that.
All
Tell
that
me.
drama.
I didn't even take off my clothes.
Because y'all want to get weird for Walter, but you don't want to get freaky with Freddie. You feel me? Damn.
Yeah, man. Tired of this shit.
Well, Walter might have something that Freddie don't got. How about
Nah.
And that's what men don't. Men always
See,
feel like
now
what
y'all trying to attack
you
us.
got to do with the
And
other.
it's like, nigga, you don't got what that nigga got. You not him.
Damn.
You thought
We
you was
ate
him,
good, we
and you
smoked
not.
good. He was, and this was actually my people's. Like this was nothing. It was. I mean, I'm sure he's like a kind of was crushing on me a little
Not
bit.
even
Like
your
you know how,
people's.
like you know how guys. No, because all right. Let me talk about something real quick.
Okay, talk
All
about
right,
it.
So here's my concept. Men never genuinely want to be friends with females.
Absolutely not.
When you
Never?
see, no, let me speak.
Nigga, never.
When you have
No
two
damn well
people,
no.
nah. When you have two people, right, a man and a woman that's friends.
Please come fuck me. I'm hard.
You either have the guy that's crushing on the
Fuck
girl,
outta
and the girl just don't see him like that. You have the girl that's crushing on the guy, and the guy don't see her like that. You have situations where they're already fucked, and now they're over it. But very seldom do you have
That part.
guys that try to pursue a woman for the sake of friendship only.
I'm gonna test my guy.
Cause why all they friends be bad bitches though? Cute
I'ma
bitches.
send a text message.
It's situations where they fail to get the cheeks,
what-
but
what
they're
message
fine
you gonna
playing.
I would send a text and be like, look,
Send it right now.
Send
I'll
one
tell you
right
what this.
now?
I'll tell you what to send them.
All right, come on.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm going through this shit. Where you at? I feel like sucking dick right now.
All right, you're taking it too far.
Well,
That's what he does.
No, what we talking about? What
I'm
type
not
of
saying
test
I
you
want to
got?
suck his dick. I mean,
But if you did want to find
He
out,
not gonna be like,
that's-
yo, you
that's
tripping, you
kinda-
being mad,
that is-
disrespectful. What do you mean?
You're gonna have one or two things. If he's really your friend,
Yo,
he's like,
you not being yourself, B. He not hitting you with none of that. He be like, yo, where you at? What's the addy?
WhoCamille, don't test your best friend like that. And
Grand
you
Rise is
fail.
queen. Grand Rise is queen.
She gonna be mad.
Yo,
Yeah,
you need
remember-
Uber or Lyft. Which one you more comfortable with?
Not doing it. She gonna be tight.
I'm sorry, but
Oh, you said you in Baltimore? I'm in Atlanta. Yo, I'll Uber you down here.
males don't want to be friends with
1300, that ain't
females.
nothing. Come
No,
on,
we
man.
don't fuck with Uber. I'll send you a lift,
Males
though.
don't want
I'll
to
send
be
you a
friends
lift.
with
I see you in a
females.
helicopter.
And when's the
You
last?
fucked up. I need you here within an hour. My man charging up the heli right now.
And when's the last time you saw a guy try to be friends with a female that he didn't feel he was attracted to?
Right.
When you see guys and they have female
my
friends, they all be
grandmother
cute ass
downstairs.
bitches. Oh, that's my homegirl.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Most of the time,
A lot of times, what it be is like how you saw me in the grocery store.
I'm not talking about the studs.
Right, but
I ain't
a lot
talking
of
about the
times
friends
around my guy friends, I'm not.
I want to say
I don't
something
look like
to you,
this. Yeah,
because I'm not going to allow you, Beyonce. I'm not going to allow you sitting up here looking like a Beyonce or Rihanna. You looking like one of them, right? I'm not going to allow you and sit here because you know you taking advantage of these men that you trying to put them in friend category. You know damn well if it wasn't for your looks, you know. They'd be doing the same thing that they're doing for you right now for some other bitch.
He's admitting it. My point is that
I
guys
don't play those games.
Don't touch me.
Oh.
Very seldom. Very
I
seldom.
look you right in your eyes.
Very seldom.
Are we doing this or not?
So I don't be trusting that shit
50
when a guy.
40, which one you want?
When a guy be like, oh, it's very seldom. Now, let me be very real. Like me and Skitty have never entertained or like that's truly like when I say brother, because we met in a roast group. You understand what I'm saying? He's never came at me crazy. So I would
Why
say
it just can't be a real ass nigga? But go ahead.
I say it
50 or
exists. I'm
40,
just saying
which
it's a
one
small
works best for you?
percentage.
50 or 40?
Huh? Let me ask you something. Larsa Pippen said that she was married for 23 years.
She lied. She
and
wasn't fucking every night.
fucking
That's a
every
fucking
night.
Four
lie.
times. She said four
She
times
didn't
a
say
night.
it was she didn't say each time was with Scotty.
We talking about Scottie Pippen?
He ain't come out and say it. That's true.
She didn't say each time was with
But
Scotty.
she said with her husband. Yes, she did. She said, I was married 23 years and we
One
had
time
sex four
Gucci had
times
on
a
the
night.
Gucci. One time
I'm
Future
not
had on the
letting no
Gucci
nigga
flip
dog
flops
walk
on.
my.
Her husband and Michael Jordan's son. She raised him and shit. You know?
I'm not letting no
it's a
nigga
no.
dog walk my pussy four times a
Now
night.
back to you though. I'm not gonna let you off the WhoCamille.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
And I love that they understand the brand
You
and the
know
name.
damn well
What?
you enjoy the fact that you have certain men
That I have
that
options.
consider you
They always try to
that
make
you
you feel
consider
guilty
a
about
friend,
that.
right? But if you ever needed them, they'd be there.
Yeah, I do.
And if you ever needed dick, they would be there.
Yeah, I do enjoy that.
I just want you to identify that. So don't be playing these games.
I'm not playing no games. I'm
Acting
very
like you got
aware.
some male friends
Listen,
up
I'm
in-
very
I would-
aware.
And they make the best
But-
friends.
so here's
Why?
the
Because
thing.
Your cousins will probably fuck
they
you.
don't be hard
No,
up.
here's the
They
thing.
always treat
I was
you.
your cousin.
They're
I
always
think
there
about
for
it.
you. They make the best
As long as
friends.
you was distant, man, I didn't see you every summer. I'd tear that ass up.
So,
Not every other summer though.
What you talking about?
He ratchet. His grandparents were
I can't wait to
not
get married. You
involved.
tripping. You got the wrong guy. I'm just making this joint hot.
I'm not letting no man dog walk me four times a
I'm going to
night.
heaven like shit. Y'all out here wilding. I know God. Man, y'all tripping. You out here fucking with your toes on OnlyFans. You going to hell, man. Keep on playing with the
I'm not
big
even-
Almighty, right?
and
I'm
you
not even
exposed.
on OnlyFans.
I'm just joking.
you
I'm just
expose
joking.
people, but yeah, like, okay, yeah, it's cool to know that there's some niggas that'll pull up for me or whatever. But I also feel like I have genuine friendships with some of my male friends. Now, do I think that if I
They
was
tear
to
that ass up if you
listen,
get-
can
I'm sorry,
I
my
say
bad.
my point?
He can't even control himself.
Right. I do feel
You
like
can tell
if I
he
was
can't.
to send a text right now and say, hey, you know, I'm going through it right now. I'm actually home.
I need my
Where you
pussy
at?
ate.
I want to lay up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no lay up with my homeboy ass bitch. Like, that's my homeboy. Nigga, get the
Right.
fuck away from me.
But if you needed
I
that
know-
pussy ate, you
But
could-
I feel like if I was to say lay up, I'm not going as far as saying I need my coochie ate.
But you know they'd be down there for that.
That's
You
what that
know.
means in nigga language. But
And
go
then
ahead.
come right between your legs. You call me?
Because they always want
Can we talk
to. They
about
always want to
eating
eat pussy.
coochie?
They offer that mouth up. They always want to eat pussy. They
act-
some hungry. I've ran into some
They
hungry
some
bitches in my
hungry
lifetime.
hippos.
It's like, damn, your mother didn't feed you. You
No,
never.
it's once you hit a certain age,
You never
you know
eat.
what it does.
You
Like,
never. So you're a man and you never eat. You're always
Well,
hungry.
I think what it is it's the same thing as sucking dick as a woman. You almost find your power in it.
I don't like sucking dick.
You don't.
6
do?
years and counting. If there's nothing else that he's up.
What the hell? Oh my
It's-
God.
I enjoy it. Especially
It's
if the
very
pH
clear why
balance
You
is
enjoy what?
good. Eating pussy if the
Okay.
pH balance is right. I tell you about yourself.
It's
if
very
not
clear
right.
why I'm single. I'm
That's
not.
realistic.
You say you single?
But you don't enjoy it. What is it about it? You think it's too much work or what?
I just feel like
dick in your mouth?
yeah, and I
That
just
was
like
very
You fuck with them
alive.
dirty
I just,
niggas
I
from
just,
around
I just
Eastern
feel like depending on the size of, like, if it's a shrimp, you can suck on those and choke on it all day. But I feel
No,
like
we
if
not
it's
choking
Say
on
what
no
about
shrimp.
choking?
like fake choke, you know, bitches is famous for faking and like something's there when it's not. But if it's the size that I prefer, I just don't want to have my mouth open like that. If my jaws hurt, lockjaw,
you're
I don't want to worry
lazy
about that.
mother-
You're right. You motherfucking right.
No, I feel that.
Yo, how you gonna
I'm
get
just
married,
not one of
man?
those women that like, ooh, I love sucking dick.
You need
Give it
to
to
be.
me.
You
I've
need
never
to
been
hypnosis.
that.
That's all it takes is hypnosis.
Never been
Not
like it's never
hypnosis.
been one nigga you like, oh, I love sucking
You
this.
love
Like I like
sucking
sucking. Omar,
It's not about sucking his. It's not
it's giving teacher to student that won't
He
quit.
can't. No, he can't control himself. He's
We
been
talking
out
about
of
sucking
control.
dick. You don't want to hear women talk about sucking dick?
Not really.
God.
You even know what you're doing or you don't.
Right.
And I
no,
don't.
that's facts. And so what you're saying is you don't. You've never had one guy
I
that
don't
you
care.
like, let me do this. I got you. No.
Till today.
No.
All right. It is.
Because
what it is.
let me tell you something. And I think a part of it is niggas is just nasty for real. Because the nigga
know
will
the
put
niggas
his,
you fuck with.
No, y'all, you ain't an exception, but you not. So
What you
niggas.
define nasty?
So niggas is the type of niggas these days. A nigga will fucking pull his dick out of bitch ass, come home. You know, and then don't even have enough courtesy to jump in the fucking shower. Whoa! These niggas is ratchets. These niggas is fucking bitches, raw, and then going back to. And I'm not lying. These are stories we hear all the time. I'm not gonna act like it ain't happening. I have my timeline, so don't act like exempt. Let's not niggas.
Exempt.
Niggas is
Nigga,
trifling.
what type of niggas you fucking
Not
with doing
exempt.
shit? I don't even fuck with the
And
butthole.
that's the famous statement.
You tripping.
What type of niggas? Let me be clear. At the end of the day,
Be clear, Kay.
Yeah, you ain't exempt. You a ratchet ass nigga like the rest of them.
No,
you
I'm not. Don't let my comedy
You
fool
may
you,
act like
sweetheart.
you a reserve or you have a little, but
I don't
y'all
fuck with that
niggas.
butthole. Number one, I
a-
don't fuck with that butthole. I'm saving my dick for my wife for that butthole. That's number one. Number two, going from butthole to not washing. For one, every time I have sex, I pee and I wash
Why are
off
we
or
making
I
this
shower.
about you? You
Because
don't
just
you don't
said-
even represent.
No, you said them
You don't
niggas.
even
My bad, I
represent.
didn't mean to get the elbow.
You don't even
Yo, that first
represent
piss after
masses.
sex is legendary. But
You
go
don't-
ahead.
Absolutely.
Well, who sex is legendary?
I said that first piss after sex is
You've been through
legendary.
a lot.
Oh.
You've been through a lot. You want to date me so I can get your mind together?
because you toxic and you keep on throwing your grandparents and shit, trying to manipulate and play mind games.
I was just giving you the origin
So
of where
I don't give a
come
fuck about
from.
none of that because I understand and see right through all that shit. So all I'm saying is, guys,
You the one going from niggas. You fucking with niggas.
I just said I don't suck dick, and every time I say it, it's a frenzy.
Because
it's okay, you can have a
hold on,
preference.
listen, if I was you, I wouldn't want to suck
I've
dick
met-
either. You just gave the
and
story.
there's a few guys
He
out there
stuck his
that
dick in a
don't
butthole
like.
and then came home unwashed and started to stick it in your mouth.
There's a lot of guys, or there's guys that are not big on getting their dick sucked. They like to eat pussy. I just prefer them.
Yeah, that's the type of man.
Let me tell you
This
something.
guys that what?
Listen.
Them
Yeah,
niggas.
what
Hold on,
she
no,
said.
say that phrase
Listen.
again. Say that phrase one
You
more
guys,
time.
yo,
Munches.
No, she said it's
Yeah.
guys that don't like what?
there's guys that don't like to get their dick sucked. They don't.
Where you
Listen,
find all
guys.
these weirdos at, man?
Here's the thing.
First
listen.
it's about your fucking feet.
First of all, let me
and
be
now
clear.
we're talking about dudes that
Well,
don't
let
like
me
to
be
get their
clear
dick sucked.
because I'm past
ahead,
14 years old.
be clear.
I'm talking about grown shit. People have preferences. When you get to be
That
an
has
adult,
nothing to do with
what they
being
like.
grown
like
that
when
this man don't want his dick sucked.
Because but at the end of the day, not every man likes to be pleased the same. Grow up.
You're
Men
right.
have different preferences. Are you
That
going
has
by
nothing
what
to
you
do with
are you-
growing up, bro.
Some niggas want you put
Them niggas
peanut
are
butter in their
weirdos.
eardrum, but yo,
Okay.
we not even there with it.
Listen, if you feel like a guy that doesn't like to get his dick sucked is aware, that's fine. That's
That's
his
like me
preference.
sitting here and saying,
That's his preference.
I
don't
like
to
ladies
sex-
that don't give a fuck about getting their pussy ate. That is a
But do you know
lopsided
there's a lot of
opinion.
there's women that don't like to get their pussy ate.
Yes, but
And
it's-
they're
you're
weird
saying
for
it-
that?
You're saying it like
You
that's
know
a
what, though?
maturity
Can I say
thing.
this,
It's
though?
crazy.
Let me
Hold on,
say this,
whoa.
Kay.
Let me finish completing my thought. You're saying it like that's a maturity thing. That has nothing to do with maturity. That has everything to do with preference.
Yeah.
I just said that.
No,
And
you
the-
didn't.
No,
I just
she
sat here and
did,
said, how
Omar.
are you going
She
to feel
did
some
say
type of way
that.
No,
about
she said
people's
that after
preference?
she said something bogus.
Either way, she said it. So let me say this point though. I think when it comes from, if you genuinely enjoy the person, you're gonna let anything fly. That's
I agree
what
with that.
think. Like if you say like, "Oh, I don't suck dick," but then this is your man, like you're gonna want to suck his. If he enjoys getting his dick sucked, you're
See
gonna
that
want
part
to do
that-
it because you're gonna want to please.
See
him.
what she said?
You get what I'm saying?
There's, the world is full of people that like different things.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
You
is,
attach yourself with people that like
once
what you like.
that, and once
I
you
love
like
a nigga
the
that
person,
love to eat pussy, that
you know,
don't care to get his dick
you're
sucked.
gonna be
That's my
willing to
favorites.
do all types of things that you might not have wanted to do
Fuck.
because you want to make them happy.
I agree with you. I'm not saying that
And I got to vouch for love because she been saying that shit for like 7 years.
you will never
I ain't
know
believing
where
not
I'm
one of these years,
I'm
but
not.
She's
Now, I'm
serious.
not saying I've never sucked dick. I am being very clear about the fact that I don't like to do it. I don't care
not
for
your
it.
thing.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not like if I entertain anything of that, it has nothing to do with me. But there are bitches that be like, I come from sucking dick, and I'm like, how? But I'm like, how? How did that happen? Damn, y'all like sucking dick that good that you bust? That's deep.
That is very deep. That is weird.
But then I've had guys that eat
they exist, though.
I've had guys
But
that
they
eat pussy
exist.
and bust. So that's why I said that it just
That's
depends.
me. That's what I do.
You can come off eating pussy.
Almost.
Yeah, it's not so much. It arouses you because it's like
That's what I'm saying. Because you enjoy it.
you get a raise, Omar, or whoever. You get a raise off of like her getting worked up. Like, oh my God, like I'm controlling this. Like, do you imagine? Like, I know I've thought before. Like, oh my God, I got this nigga's dick in my mouth. I could bite his dick off right now.
Now I will say
it's a control thing.
That's the only pleasure I get. I'm not gonna front. The last
you ever come like clamp down and be like,
the last dick I had in my mouth. The last dick I had in my mouth, I definitely wanted to. I was like, I'm gonna bite it.
I didn't.
I want to bite it. That's the only desire. Please.
No, but the thought has definitely been like, this nigga dick in my mouth. I could bite this.
Listen, how about the last time that I even entertained that?
They crazy.
Because you know how guys will be like sexually aggressive with you. Like if you don't initiate it, you know how they be trying to do dumb shit like pull it out or like make you put your hands on it, like they want their dick sucked, but if you're not, so they try pulling out all the stops.
Yeah,
and if you're laying down, sometimes they like to like kind of like go like this, like.
Oh. Well, she's just trying to make a demonstration. You had the water bottle right there.
What they try to do again?
All I'm saying is, I was like, I'm gonna bite it, cause this, and then I will say this: if there's anything I want to do, I want to feel what it's like to bite it, cause it's so firm. I want to see how it feels to bite it. Like, how much can you take?
Well, you know, sometimes guys like a little bite. They like a little tension.
I was like, tell me when to stop. I just wanted to see.
What the fuck are y'all talking about biting dicks off, man?
So you got this. This is what's on your mind. What you saying? You don't like this?
Sometimes I just want to bite a bitch nipple off. That shit sounds crazy.
And this is why I stay in my lane.
Amber, let's go.
A little nipple.
That's what
nothing.
I'm saying.
No, y'all talking about. I want to see how much he can take.
Yeah. It's some niggas like BDSM and
Next thing you know, you got blood in your mouth because this nigga don't want to. He a man.
For like, but BDSM, they're into
I can take it. Now you gotta get stitches because you want to fuck around with his meat like that.
I just want to see how firm you can bite down on a cock.
Well, go ahead and do a dead body.
You know what they say? The amount of pressure. The amount of pressure it takes to bite off your own finger is the same amount of pressure that you would bite a carrot with. Is what they say. But you'll never allow yourself to do it.
To go.
Yeah, to really do it. But how you bite into a carrot stick from Wingstop?
I just want to bite it.
It's the same amount of pressure. Yeah, it's the same amount of pressure you gotta use like to bite it.
Now I don't want to.
That's gay.
Because now I'm like, I'm gonna.
Yes. He's on fire. No, not just the part that you want to feel good about.
I don't know how we got
Think about
here.
the veins being in your teeth.
We're not thinking about veins in our teeth.
I'm talking about if you bite a dick off.
We're not thinking about that.
He's trying to defantasize. I mean, I'm saying it's a fantasy, but listen, I'm just keeping it real. Yes, it's firm, and I thought about nigga,
I thought about biting a bitch butt cheek to the white
shit. Y'all do that sometimes, though. Y'all be biting and shit like this.
It's like the way they smack ass so hard. It's like, bitch, you sending me to the upper room smacking my ass.
I don't like that. If you want to turn me off, smack me like that. I hate that. I don't like that. If a nigga really, let me tell you how niggas don't really know how to finesse bitches and really get them in the mood. If a nigga knew what's up, he would actually grab it and like squeeze. But these niggas will fucking be passing you and smacking shit like you're a fucking cow in a stable. Like you're ready to fucking come out like a bull ride. Like, damn, bitch.
You don't ask for that.
No, who? Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all be smacking each other's asses in the locker room. Y'all take that shit out the locker room.
You said smack it though.
That's the problem. Y'all smack each other's asses in the locker room and y'all enjoy it.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. So what did that come up with? Who said that was cool? Who? Name one bitch when you smacked her ass and she was like, damn, that feel good. Bitches don't like that shit.
No, I can name them.
I don't do nothing to try to hurt somebody.
I don't like to get my ass smacked in the
You don't want to get your ass smacked.
Let me see a butt. Let me see a butt. Stand up real quick.
I'm talking about.
Let me see what type of butt we working with.
I'm talking about you just got out the shower, you naked, and you sitting there maybe doing something with your hair, and a nigga walked by and smacked. That's not appealing, bro. Like y'all, I don't know what type of shit y'all on. I want the shit that feel good.
I feel that. You don't want to be hurt.
You don't want to be.
What kind of niggas?
I would never hurt you.
What type of niggas is y'all? Like y'all treat bitches like.
I would never do you
y'all
like that.
No. Walk a corpse. Y'all want to smack it.
I would never hurt nobody.
I don't know.
People like to get smacked on the ass.
I would never do the Lambos.
Don't mean people like to get smacked on the ass.
Because you know men get real crazy when you touch their little butt or whatever. They want to act like they want to.
Whole time men like fingers in their butt.
That's the MTV video.
Men like ass play.
That's what got on ridiculousness.
Yeah, let's get into it. Men love ass play.
Men love ass play.
And when they get real comfortable with a bitch, like they know that their secret is safe, a man would let you violate them. They will, and they will let you violate.
They will.
I don't violate.
That what they butt ate.
Violated to what level?
Like meaning, if you get a nigga, if you intimate in a situation with a man.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't eat butt. But men want their butt.
Men want to be violated by bitches.
How old are these guys?
You ain't no different. It doesn't matter.
34.
If you like, again, at the end of the day,
Not years ago.
your ass to be violated too.
You that strong that I'll say no, you're gonna keep going?
No, it's not
Maybe
like that.
you will violate
me. No, it's
me
not
then.
that. But when people are vulnerable
Strong
or they're feeling
ass.
it,
Yeah,
you might
niggas over on the mattress.
Let a little bit slide more than you usually would.
Yeah.
Okay, they never gonna agree with us. Don't waste your breath.
They're not supposed to.
Pulling niggas' drawers down for them and shit.
You can make. You can
take this finger.
You can explore with a man without making him feel like a bitch.
You gonna take this 3 fingers up your ass, nigga.
You can make a man. I gotta go. This is too much. This is beyond me. All I'm saying is you can make a nigga. You can explore without making a nigga feel like a bitch. I'm not talking about a nigga laying on his back and he got his motherfucking knees to his ears. I'm not talking about that.
Why not? Do me like that.
What if a bitch, decide that okay, she wanna suck your dick from the back? Where her nose at?
In the podcast.
I did shave my shit last week.
These niggas don't even wipe their asses. They be having tissue in between their ass. These niggas, honestly,
No, that's what y'all be doing.
They don't. It's like
I don't even be using tissue.
it's fucking disgusting.
What? I use wipes. What are you talking about? I like my shit. My pH balance be right.
Jump in the fuck wipes. Why are you spreading that shit in between your cheeks? Jump in the shower.
It's called wiping your butt.
All you doing is smearing it.
That's not true. I don't know how
really?
you wipe. I make sure my shit clean.
Time out. Somebody
I wipe my ass brown, red. All right, I see
it
blood.
came out your butthole, and then you're
Oh my God.
You're smearing it. You should just jump
I
in the
don't know
shower
how
wash
your
your
mind
ass.
works and how your technique is.
All I'm saying is tissue.
But
if you think about the art of it, it's really just taking it from one place to the other.
Again.
But they don't ready for that conversation.
You gotta really
you gotta keep that in your asshole.
And then get in that shower.
Like pull it out.
And get in that shower. Get in that shower sometimes. Ain't no.
Our parents lied to us, and it's from when we were kids. Because when we're getting our diapers changed, them motherfuckers them wipes, and they take you from the rooter to the tutor. And now all you're doing is spread that shit. A good person that's changing a diaper, when they change a diaper, you focus on where the shit came out of. You don't smear from back to front.
Exactly.
And you do more of like a dig.
There you go.
You dig.
It's like a pressure.
Twist.
You put the
they
pressure
like
in.
A twist.
And
you
then
get it out.
And
you get that one wipe out the way.
And that's why I love fingers in your asses, low key.
I don't know about that part.
You're not supposed to. That ain't something you're going to talk about here. But I guarantee you didn't have a finger in your ass by a bitch. It's a bitch out there, and she's listening to this right now. Saying, "Yeah, I stuck my finger in his ass." Yeah,
put my finger.
She about to text you like, "Nigga, don't fucking play." You like that?
Hey, listen, I haven't had the tongue in the ass yet. But I'm willing to try that. I'm willing to try that. It's a part of my rite of passage.
Let somebody answer that question. They got on
bitches. You heard Hilarious Omar. He want that ass eat. So if you the best ass eater, somebody lead me to the best.
Stick your tongue in his ass and make him stop talking shit.
Not the finger. We're not doing the finger thing. I don't need all that.
He said just the tongue.
You're not about to push my dookie back. But we can do the tongue. Now it's nasty. Now it's nasty because I gave the visual.
You niggas be eating corn on the cob. I
don't eat corn. I don't eat corn at all.
Not corn on the cob. Corn on the cob is specific as fuck.
What have you been through, man?
I'm mad because I ain't got
You really been through some shit, bro.
Yo,
you been through some shit, literally.
Yo, you know what it is? Listen, number one, when you've lived on this earth long enough, unless you've been hiding under a rock, whether it's your experience or other people's experience or shit. Wait,
but you said shit happens.
Period.
Literally and figuratively.
All I know is men like to be violated by women.
Hey, somebody on the stream said they want to taste a good woman stink for once in their life.
See?
We'll get into it.
Shout out to Father Rough Skims.
Oh, good woman stink.
You just been immortalized on YouTube, buddy.
With that being said, guys, listen, everybody just be free. Yeah. Whatever you do in your bedroom, it's what you do in your bedroom.
Yes.
Okay, in your bedroom. Let me tell you this.
And don't let no nigga slut shame you.
Hold on, let me say this.
WhoCamille, you trying to eat that butt?
Say what?
You trying to eat that butt? You trying?
Do I want my butt ate?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah. Period.
Do you eat butt?
You can tell with his lips.
Excuse me?
Those are ass-eating lips.
No, he say he don't, so I take that as face value.
No, he's gonna eat your pussy in your ass.
I don't challenge niggas on shit like that. If you say no, then the answer's no, and we not doubling back because you thought you was trying to make a funny joke. You get what I'm saying?
He gonna eat your pussy in your ass.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Well, what I was saying was,
I
do
thought we
what
were
you
saving
do
stuff
in
for the
your
bedroom.
But I've been seeing some shit on Twitter. Y'all bitches, y'all only fan hoes that do the public shit. You're gonna be on the sex offender list, okay? You can't keep making your pussy squirt at the zoo. You can't keep making yourself look like a water fountain at the casino, at the dentist office. Have some couth. Act like you've been somewhere and do it somewhere else where there aren't potentially children.
That's a big hole if
or
it can
just
be a
where people
fountain.
don't want to see it. Okay? Keep that
can't
little
even think
coochie
for
up. That's all I got to say. But I'm here for
This
the
was a
OnlyFans
great
bitches.
show. We gotta run this shit back. What y'all think?
No, facts over fiction.
Facts not fiction.
Facts over
Dimples, what
facts
you
over
think?
fiction. Facts over
Dimples.
fiction.
Oh, I'm like, who dimples? But does he got dimples?
Look at him.
Let's see you, big pun. Love it.
Guys, before we part this show,
Yeah.
because never in a million years would I think it's Tuesday and it's 1 a.m. and we're sitting
It's
here.
one.
It ain't 1, it's 12.
Okay.
By the time
I'm
we
like,
get home,
well,
it's gonna
shit,
be
it's 12:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
I hope
y'all
that I'm
going?
able to get a chicken
Y'all go to DC? Y'all
cheesesteak.
stay
Nah, we live in Baltimore.
Okay.
Why you wanna come over? No. You could if you
want
wanted to. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
It's our first date. We don't do that. on
Oh, we're
first
not
date.
a date at the house?
No, I'm just saying.
Meet that. Yeah, exactly. They
That's
Fly
how-
me overseas. Make me renew my passport just
you
to
know
take
what?
me to the beach.
You know what? I don't even
Oh,
want
y'all
to hang
guys go
around.
to the bar for real?
Yes.
What bar?
Up around our way. We live in the county.
Oh, which county way?
East.
That's the opposite
Girl,
way of
we
me.
need to head out to Columbia where we live at.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. If y'all want to get down in some skits, I can put something together real quick. You say you hit to the 10th, we can work together. Seriously.
Y'all want to get in there though?
You try to get in the mix. That's what I'm looking for. I'm done working with comedians.
Yeah, no, real shit.
Seriously, because
And I know how to edit
put
that
so many
shit so
people
they can have
on,
that shit looking
and
right, yeah.
I can't do it.
Say less,
You said and you bet didn't know it was that close to home.
Yeah. We in there.
You about to get famous, my nigga.
Ask my nephew. He'll tell you.
You about to get famous, my nigga.
Thank you guys.
That's all I needed.
I want to say shout out to our guests. Shout out.
Hey, one shot. Let me shout out on
Go
my
ahead, close
stream.
out the show.
I got WhoCamille in here. I got Fat Boy in here, and I got Hilarious Omar in here. Shout out to the stream.
Shout out. Is that all you wanted to say?
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
Shout out to WhoCamille. Shout out to Omar Hilarious. Thank you for coming through.
Hilarious Omar, thank you for coming through.
Wait. Hilarious Omar. That's what I said.
You said Omar Hilarious.
No, I didn't.
He'll replay it for you.
I said hilarious. He ain't gonna replace shit. I said Hilarious Omar. The fuck? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for bringing your
Casa
comedy.
is done. Just like
They
that.
killed the bottle of Casamigos. It's a mini bottle. Thank you. Fly Phenomenal.
Okay, y'all go to bed.
Fat Boy Phenomenal. I said, this is why we gotta bring you in your own segment. But this was a good show. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for talking shit with us. Let's go around the table. What's one thing you learned tonight?
That's crazy.
Y'all crazy as fuck.
So look, this is what I want to say.
Just like me, I'm a little up there too. So.
No, I want to give big shout outs to WhoCamille. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you for having me.
You a dope vibe.
Dope.
Yo, everything you touch is gonna continue to be gold because of your confidence,
You're talented.
your motivation, you're a grinder, but overall, you're talented.
Thank
to go along with that. You see
Let's
what I'm saying?
go. Shout out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to put that groundwork in.
Shout out to my guy Hilarious Omar. Same with you, bro. Like you got the shit.
Hilarious.
You said it. Yo, you got a gift. It's natural. So all you got to do is put a little polish on it. And guess what?
Thank you.
We skilled in here. We'll help you to whatever you need us to do to push you. We're going to do it for both of y'all.
For both?
We going to push y'all. You know what I mean?
Alright.
Whatever it takes. And hold hand to the man. Nobody can say they ever inbox me for a favor. And that's everybody included. Been a lot of people on this show. And I ain't never come through tenfold.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Because I got plugs. They call me the power strip out this month.
Okay, power strip.
You heard me.
Is that the bike rider niggas? Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
they outside.
Yeah.
That just sounded like a good flip. I just wanted to.
Y'all, we right on 25th Street. They gonna be up and down 25th Street.
Hooding our shit out.
You know damn well that weather hit 70, them bikes is coming out.
yeah.
What's in the 12 o'clock, boys?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I want you guys to have a safe night. Thank you for coming through.
course.
Straight like
Thank
that.
you for dealing with my
Appreciate
dark
y'all for
humor
coming
and my
through.
light humor.
bitch.
I'm
Thanks
gonna
for
have
having
to
me.
get cucumbers. I mean, because this is normally we don't say that, but this was worth it. This was a great vibe. Thank you for the
Absolutely.
collaborative. Thank you for the collaborative effort, and thank you for the individual efforts,
Yeah, straight
guys.
like that.
Shout out to you guys. I hope you guys come back and do a follow up.
Yeah. Can we take a group picture?
We
Yeah, no,
absolutely
we definitely
can.
gonna take a picture. We gonna get into all of that. Hey, I want to say shout out, shout out to Boa. You know what I mean? Yo, can everybody say shout out to Boa?
Shout out to Boa. Shout out to Boa. Shout out to Boa. Shout out to Boa.
Hold me down. You know what I mean? Show me big love on the stream. So I definitely got to give a shout out to my stream fam because they hold me down when it ain't. You know what I mean? When things ain't copacetic. When I'm on this mainstream. So I want to say I love each and every one of our fans and our supporters on every single platform we stream across. If you're in the sound of our voice or y'all in the eye shot of our video, we love y'all. This is what we do is because of y'all, and we gonna keep doing it because niggas thought in 7 years they would knock me off this plateau. Y'all fucking kidding me.